Shalom, everybody. Rabbi Edelstein here with another installment, a very special installment of Rabbi Ian 3, brought to you by MEOR DC. Now, why is this a special installment? Well, it's the morning. I usually record at night. This week was so crazy I couldn't. So it's Friday morning. But you know, it's meant to be. It was meant to be. Because this is a very special Friday morning. It's the last Friday morning of the year. Tomorrow is a very special Shabbos. It's the last Shabbos of the year 5773. The Shabbos and the Friday and the Shabbos before Rosh Hashanah. And our great rabbis and sages in the mystical tradition tell us that we can elevate all the Fridays of the past year with our actions and our words and our deeds and our thoughts on this Friday. And we can elevate all the Shabbats of the past year, and maybe we weren't always at top form, I know I wasn't, but this Shabbos, this very special Shabbos, the last one of the year, can elevate all of the Shabboses of the last year. It's a very special day. Rosh Hashanah is coming up, very special holiday, the threshold of the new year. We want life. We want a new year of life, of good life, of sweet life. Of physical life, of course, but of a life of meaning, because that's the true source of joy. And when the Torah says life, as it does in this week's Torah portion, which I'll mention, which we always read right before Rosh Hashanah, Parshas Nitzavim and Vayelech, or Nitzavim, when it says life, it truly means both physical life, but principally spiritual life. Moshe Rabbeinu, on the last day of his physical life, says the following words. I'm going to read them directly from the Chumash because they're so beautiful. See, he tells the Jewish people on the last day of his life in this world, I have placed before you today, Hachayim v'atov, the life and the good, v'amaves v'ara, and the death and the evil. And he goes on to explain what's the good, to love God, to follow his mitzvot, to serve him, and bad and evil and death is when you stray from that path. And then he summarizes again, I have placed life and death before you, blessing and curse. Uvacharta v'chayim. You shall choose life. You will choose life. May you choose life, he tells the Jewish people. How do you choose life? Obviously, you can't choose whether you're going to live in this world. I mean, we hope we have another year of healthy life in this world, but that's really not our choice. That's why we see the ultimate meaning of the verse is spiritual life. To keep the commandments, to listen to Hashem, to develop a connection to Hashem and the Torah, is to find life. The Torah is called Eitz Chaim, the tree of life. Torah's Chaim, a book of life, instructions for life, true life. And that's why one great commentator says, Moshe Rabbeinu says, I put before you life and good. He doesn't say good and life in that order, because you might think, oh, well, I'll do good, I'll do what the Torah wants, so I'll have a nice physical life. But Moshe Rabbeinu is saying, no. Our deepest desire should be for physical life so that we can do good. A life of meaning, a life of purpose, a life of elevation, a life of tikkun olam, of all the highest ideals of our Torah. That's what we look for and desire really on Rosh Hashanah. Of course we want another year of sweet, good life, of hamburgers, kosher, and l'chaims in moderation. But we want ultimately a life to connect to the true source of life. May you have a wonderful Shabbos, a meaningful Shabbos that elevates all the Shabbos of the past year and gets us ready for Rosh Hashanah. I'll try to tune in before Rosh Hashanah. Have a wonderful Shabbat. Uvacharta v'chayim. Let's choose true and meaningful life. Good Shabbos.